Most people that have tight calves think they need to fix them by stretching them or rolling them out, but this misses the bigger picture as to why those muscles are tight in the first place. What most people miss is that tight calves are often dysfunctional calves, and they're not actually able to help us move through the gait or running cycle properly into a propulsive or push-off position. The key to getting good functional contribution of the calf muscles is to understand that during the early phases of the gait cycle, when we strike the ground and the knee goes over the toe, the calves decelerate the knee going forward and the pronation of the foot that occurs as the arch lowers to the ground while that knee goes forward. But once we start to actually have that leg move back into a position of extension and then subsequently toe off, the calves are going to start to shorten and move into a position where they can then get us into what we call plantar flexion and push off. So the key is to train the calves to work with the foot to move from pronation and dorsiflexion, a lower foot arch with the knee over the toe, to supination and plantar flexion, which is this higher arch position where we're now in push off. Biggest mistake I see when people just do endless amounts of calf raises is that they don't keep down the first and fifth metatarsal head properly. And that is going to lead to a lack of optimal joint mechanics and motions at the foot as we move into that supination and plantar flexion position. You know you're getting good supination and plantar flexion and push-off mechanics if you see the heel bone right here move into inversion like this. This is the key to get, and you'll effectively accomplish that if you can evenly distribute your weight properly between the first and fifth metatarsal head as you go into this plantar flexion or calf raise. A good starting place to train a good calf raise would be in this right here, standing upright with your hands at shoulder height against the wall. And then all you're gonna do is bring one leg back to the point where if you were to go back any further, you would have to arch your back and extend it. So don't go to that point, just go to your relative end range of what we call hip extension. Take two folded up paper towels like this. These are gonna give you external reference for you to find those proper points in the ball of your foot, underneath your big toe right here and underneath your fifth toe right here. Now the goal is to maintain contact through those 2 points in paper towels at all times as you go up, and that'll ensure that you're moving through the proper motions of your foot and ankle and making sure you're training your calves in that more functional way.